Hi folks, welcome to Survival Builds. I am your gracious host, Exit Flagger. I probably could have done this a little bit away from the loud villagers. They're gossiping. They can gossip. They don't really have anything else to do. Let's take stock of where we're at and where we're going. Basically, I want to show you this village, catch you up in case you haven't seen the previous episode. I just started playing in a new world. And this is the second village I found in this world, and I've decided to take it over in a way that I think will benefit most of the people here, including the person here. Look, I'm going to clean it up and make it a lot nicer for everyone. Some of these folks have crossed me one way or another, either real or imagined, and they will end up in an iron farm. What I want to do now is actually go exploring, and so that's where we're heading. Oh yeah, this is my starter base. You know, that day one starter base. I'm really happy about this bridge, and we're going to be going over the bridge to get to our next destination. Over yond, there is another village. This took a while. This bridge. Let's go through. Let's go explore. And you know what? Maybe I should tell you a little bit about myself and this series. Survival Builds is a vanilla Minecraft survival series. It's just a Let's Play series. I'm just a dude playing the game. This is good. I can get to the Dark Oak and Pale Garden pretty easily. Just cross the bridge there. I don't need anything in the Pale Garden at the moment. I already brought some saplings back with me. I was going to look for a cave because... Oh, there's one here. No. Oh, what is this? Oh, cool. Where does this go? Oh, it is a cave. This is kind of cool. Okay, what I'm trying to say in way too many words is that there is an azalea tree on top of this mountain, and that is peculiar to say the least. So obviously there's a lush cave in here. I'm hoping the entire mountain is just like one giant lush cave. That would be fun. You know what? We're exploring. Let's see what's in this cave real quick. I can always come back out. Oh, okay. Oh, there is a... Okay, so there is... Great, it's just skeleton. Literally, it's just skeletons everywhere. I guess I have to be brave and just go down. It's not like this is a hardcore series. If I die, I respawn right over here. So I dive into danger like an absolute boss and immediately soil myself when I see that I am surrounded by enemies. This is some Art of War crap right here, making them hit each other. Gotta light it up. Around the perimeter first so nothing sneaks up on me. This feels like an appropriate place for a mob farm. I'm not gonna lie, like, this cave is infested. But it is a decent lush cave. It's very open, a lot of axolotls, which is fun. And look at this. Deep dark. I haven't gotten too far into the deep slate levels, so this is good, you know, that I have a cave that goes right down. But there's also deep dark down here, and potentially an ancient city. I haven't found one yet, but there are so many mountains around here, there's a strong possibility. What I want to do right now, I think, is follow this river down this way and kind of go back and loop around to where World Spawn was and explore a little more of that area where I started. All right, cool. So the river ends almost immediately. I think I knew that. I think I already came down here and kind of peeked at it. So even though this looks familiar, it's not. I've never been over on this side of this mountain. This is not the way I came. It's just Dark Oak and Pale Garden just mixed all around everywhere. Okay. I will eventually get a heart, one of those tree hearts, pale oak heart. I don't know what you call it. You know what I mean. But I don't have Silk Touch. I don't really have that many enchantments at the moment. This is my gear, by the way. So I came from over this way, I think. Gotta head back kind of that way, but I want to do it from the side. So we'll go over here, and then we'll kind of turn. Where am I? I'm heading south, so we'll head east in a second here. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping to find a mansion. I thought that would be kind of fun. Mansions are fun early game. Later on, they're not really that challenging. I guess this isn't plains, this is a meadow, right? Because we're up high. But there is a donkey. Oh, there's a village over here. Okay, this is a new village. I have found my third village. Does it have a librarian? All right, maybe I'll turn the render distance up a little bit just so I can see what's around here. Ooh, that's a mine shaft. Check it out. That's a mine shaft exposed. An exposed mine shaft is kind of fun. We could go check that out and then hit the village. Ooh, this is what I was talking about. One of these big mammoth caves. And this one has a lot of cave spiders. And I guess because there's a spawner right there. And the mine shaft is on fire. Fantastic. Let's explore it a little bit, I guess. Right? I don't want to deal with these cave spiders. Well, I was hoping to find some chests. I don't want to spend too much time in here. Anything good? Not really. It's part of the mine shaft over here in like the dripstone area is kind of cool. Before going to the other village, I thought I would zip over here and see if there was anything on the plains biome that, you know, I could see these were plains. Another village. So that's the one up on the hill. And then this is a completely different one. And I'm going to go spend the night in this one. And then on the way back, we'll go hit the other village. Can I get there before the night? You know what? Just go to sleep here. You don't have to sleep in the village. Okay, guys. First, I want to take your beds. Second, I want to take your jobs. Third, I want to take your bell. This is my first time getting carrots. I don't need any of this crap. You know what the problem with bundles is? They kind of encourage me to hold on to crap that I would normally just burn. Nope, that's beetroot. Where are the carrots? Here we go. Yeah, see? I've got new carrot recipes. I haven't found carrots before. I'll take another bundle. I don't know, I might as well come over the hill and see if there's another village. How many villages can I find in these plains? Can't stop myself. It just feels like there's going to be another village right as soon as, right in render distance. Have I gotten fireflies? I think I have. I'll get a few more. All right, I'm not seeing any more villages. Exit Flagger, you've got to turn back eventually. Stop what you're doing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the top of this hill. I'll head back. Oh, see, I knew there was a village over here. These are vast plains. I mean, this is like driving through Kansas. Am I right? Sorry if you're from Kansas. I'm driving through there in a couple weeks. Probably by the time this video comes out, I will be maybe potentially driving through Kansas. Book. Hey, do not slam that door in my face. I don't know, how many blast furnaces do I need? They're kind of cool for decoration, to be honest. I'll take some rose bushes. I don't think I need an egg. Yeah, I don't think I grabbed sugar. I hadn't thought that I had grabbed sugarcane. I hadn't. I remember seeing a video a while ago where they were kind of claiming that a water bucket is the most powerful tool you can have in Minecraft. And I kind of agree. It really is an incredible little tool that you can use for a lot of different things. But climbing, saving yourself from burning, there's other uses. I'm just a little distracted by the village. Folks, I don't know what you guys are doing with this cow. And I don't want to know. But check this out. There is a blacksmith. And I am stealing his things. Terrible. I hate you, Mojang. What is this chest? Really? Oh, double blacksmith, huh? Okay. See, I love you, Mojang. You're great. You've done a great job. Real quick peek over here. You know what I do here. There is another village. Look. I can see the smoke of another village. I can also see the houses of another village. All right, let's go down. I don't know, these snowy villages, I'm not used to. I don't know what each building, like, I don't know what the buildings look like. I don't know what's inside these buildings just from looking at them. Does that make sense? Oh, this goes up. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's head back. So the one thing I really wanted to find on my journey is was a lectern, or at least bookshelves. I didn't really find that, but I did find 2 books and some leather, and so add some sugarcane, and we got a lectern. We made it ourselves. I don't need your handouts, Mojang. I can just make my own lectern. So this is going to be big, but I guess the first librarian I get needs to be someone who makes bookshelves. It's not going to be this guy anyway. It's got to be like a somewhat decent enchant and bookshelves, I think. It's kind of what we're looking for. All right, Aqua Affinity. Good enough. So I think this is going to be a very villager heavy episode. What I need to do is create the first trading hall. I don't know, I guess kind of where they're sleeping here is I'm going to turn this into the first trading hall, and it'll be librarians and clerics I like to keep together. Before I get involved with any of that, I've got to do my usual thing here, which is disappear so I can go get resources. So that's what I want to do. I need more, a larger variety of materials. So I'd like to go down a little deeper. Maybe I'll go back into that cave and start digging around at the bottom. Found some diamonds. My first diamonds, right? No, I found some in a chest. Okay, useful. Guys, negative 49, new diamond level. Then I broke through to a deep dark cave and made this discovery. Now, I had just spent 100 days at the edge of an ancient city. They're not that difficult to raid, but it is time consuming if you want to play it safe. I decide that I'm going to come back later. I think what I want to do now is situate the villagers properly. That means making a couple trading halls. And I probably will use this area for one. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to move you. I'd like to use maybe this area, or I don't know, maybe the area over here for tree farms. I like that. I like the idea of going across the bridge for my trees. I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn this sort of area into a tree farm. You know, it's Minecraft. There's so many things I need to do to survive and prosper. And these guys are key to getting me some early game gear, some proper gear, some diamond gear. What am I wearing? You know, those golden leggings. I mean, it's a style. Let's go look at this. Can I make it? Heck yeah. There's a little cave back here, but it doesn't look like it goes down very far. This is what the caves are like underneath me. It's just they're cramped. They're very claustrophobic. Oh. See, I knew that. I've been all over down here. And they don't go very deep. It's cool, though. I mean, it's kind of a cool area. Yes, come to me, my children. Come, so that you may be blessed by the sun. Oh, that's pretty interesting. That leads down to another area I've already explored from the other side. Yeah, it doesn't go back very far. I think that's it. I think we're seeing the whole thing pretty much. Is this how I'm going to get back up? I think so. Let me eat my dinner on the way up. Uh-oh. Oh, no. How am I going to do this? I hear you. Oh, he's over here. Maybe I can save this cat and myself. I did. Good job, Exit Flagger. I'm going to chop down these trees over here, clear this out over on the opposite side, and start building some trading halls. I clear out these trees and the trees on the other side of the bridge. I had a visitor and he gifted me 2 llamas and 2 leads. What a kind man. I plant some dark oak and pale oak saplings in the same spot so that I can farm them later. And this church is goners. Speaking of farms, I know I said trading halls, but really what I meant, like this first one, is going to be for farmers, and I want them to grow potatoes so that I can sell the potatoes back to them. Look, don't ask me to explain the economy of this place, just roll with it, okay? Typical spud farm. Yeah, I said spud, and I promise you I'll never say it again. I get my captives in place, and hopefully this farm begins to run itself. This is a Cubics Creations farm. I'll try. I hope I remember to link it. Spruce up the outside landscape a little bit. A proper path and stairs. And a quick montage of me building the exterior facade. There it is, a quick build, simple, primitive, very primitive windmill, which makes sense in terms of the lore. You'll see. I don't know if I want it. I don't know. I don't know about the greenery. See, the idea is that this is sort of like the farming region. And I could build out some more farms. I probably will work on it a little bit on my own. I probably will. I say that all the time, and I never do. I'll come back and work on this a little more. One thing I really want to do, though, is work out here. I could probably put another building here. Maybe I'll leave this. I was going to say I want to connect these two somehow and maybe create some more farms up here. Like those tiered farms you see in Japan. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I won't do that. It's a humble windmill, you know, these fans, wings, I don't know what you call this. They could be a lot longer and wider probably, but I sort of like the size of it. I am going to put it, I probably should have already done it, but I will put a composter farm in here, a bone meal composter situation. You know what I'm saying, a quick bone meal farm. Because this is rocking, okay? I mean, this is all I've gotten in the time it took me to build all of this, but not too bad, you know, it's working is what I'm saying. I'm happy with it. And I'm happy that now I can get these potatoes, both for my own food source, but also to trade with. And so the next thing I want to do is an iron farm, is the next auto farm. Let me just explain the whole situation to you so you understand what I'm doing here. Starting, I'm going through different eras. This is my eras tour. We're starting with medieval fantasy, and then that's going to move into a more sort of industrial age, Victorian, industrial, maybe steampunk. Then from steampunk, it gets into a more futuristic sort of solar punk, sustainable, more windmills, more greenery, rooftop farms, that kind of thing. And I think you'll be able to see a sort of transition throughout the ages. It's a historical project, really. We're going through different histories. You know, I'm helping these people out. They had nothing. Look at these houses they lived in. This looks so crappy right now. Look at the little angels sleeping. Anyway, let me get in bed with these guys. This was meant to be more medieval looking. It's just a fantasy build. I can't help it. Once I start having fun with a build, I just forget what I'm even supposed to be building, and they kind of turn out like this. Wow. That's as useless as it gets. A Taiga village map. Well, maybe the next trade will be a trial chamber. We'll see. Before that, I think I'm going to do the iron farm. I think that's the next thing I want to do. So let's do it. You guys don't have to stare at me like that. I already have the 3 victims. I mean, the 3 volunteers for the iron farm. We're ready to go. Oh, by the way, you may have seen a mangrove tree in the background. It was from a wandering trader. An iron farm requires some zombie wrangling, and as you can see, I'm an expert zombie wrangler. This design, by the way, is from Waddles. It's mostly consistent, some occasional issues, but I do have endless iron now. So to reiterate, in case you've left the room to use the restroom, we're currently in the medieval era, but with some fantasy vibes. It's just how I've been building lately. These villagers are going to witness their crummy old peasant village getting transformed into various architectural styles while seeing major technological advances. I mean, look at Gary here. He was just wandering around without purpose before I arrived, and now he lives in a closet and has potatoes thrown at his face. Trust me, he is in heaven. It's actually kind of weird how much he's enjoying it. Let's not spend too much time with Gary. Or Susan here. It looks like she's trapped forever by these fences, but if you use your imagination, you will understand the reality that the fences are barely an obstacle for Susan. Oh, she takes an annual vacation in the Bahamas every year and swims with dolphins. I wish I was Susan, okay? And these knuckleheads, just having fun in the iron farm. Look, they volunteered by getting in a rowboat, so they shouldn't complain. And they don't complain. They're laughing at that silly zombie. And these iron golems, they love melting in lava. Okay, my point is, I want to transform this village massively. The entire point of this series is to bring these medieval peasants through the industrial age and into a solar punk future utopia of green energies and sustainable living. End rant. So that's it for this episode. Like and sub. I'm trying to get these out quicker, I swear. We'll see. I'm teaching in the fall, so you might be my student if you're studying in an art college. So if you don't subscribe, I'll fail you.